Hello everyone, welcome back. So in the previous questions we have been discussing up till question number 193. So this is the last set of video for this question paper where we will discuss from question number 194. Okay. So question 194 says which one among the following agricultural crops or groups of crops have been grown in abundance in lowland and river deltas of fertile alluvial soil where there is high summer temperature and rainfall varies from 180 centimeter to 250 centimeter. Wheat, sugarcane, cotton, maize and coarse crops, rice, jute and tea, or none of those given as options. Rice, jute, and tea can be abundantly grown in lowlands and river deltas of fertile alluvial soil where there is high summer temperature and the rainfall varies from 180 centimeter to 250 centimeter. Now, this vast region includes lowlands, valleys, and river deltas in various states. I will name them, you can even note it down. Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Tripura, Meghalaya, West Bengal, Orissa, northern and eastern Bihar, and Terai region of Uttar Pradesh. So these can be the areas. So basically, the answer to this particular question is option number 4, that is rice, jute, and tea. I will mark this as rice, jute, and tea. Okay. Next, moving on to question number 195. Which among the following is cultivated in order to conserve soil moisture? Mulch crops, esterrative crops, silage crops, plain crops other than those given as options. See, according to question 195, what is the question? Which among the following is cultivated in order to conserve soil moisture? Okay, so soil moisture. So accordingly, we can say it's mulching. Okay, now what is mulching? If you don't know the definition of mulching, I'll help you out with this. Mulching is one of the techniques which is applied in managing cultivated lands to reduce soil erosion by water and wind. Also, it conserves the soil moisture and conserve or even improve the soil organic matter level in order to enhance crop yields and prevent progressive deterioration in soil quality over the period of time. Hay is also often used to mulch horticulture crops. So the correct answer to this question number 195 is option number 1, that is mulch crops or mulch. Mulch crops. Next, moving on to question 196. Nakul Swastha Patra is a scheme by the government for which among the following purposes? Wellness of animals, wellness of animal owners, taking care of lactating mothers in the rural areas, taking care of newborn babies in the rural areas, or none of these. If you all know what Nakul Swastha means, then you will come to know that Nakul Swastha Patra refers to animal health cards. Okay, just like we humans have health cards, so animals also do have health cards. And this is a very new concept, not introduced many years back. It was introduced in the Union Budget of 2016 to 17. It was introduced along with Pashudhan Sanjeevani, an animal wellness program, UID identification, and a national database. So the correct answer to this question number 196 is option number 1, wellness of animals. Okay, option number 1. Next, moving on to question 197. Under National Rural Drinking Water Program, the target for water supply per capita per day has been set up at 40 liters, 50 liters, 60 liters, 70 liters, or 100 liters. See, what was the basic objectives of National Rural Drinking Water Program? Many of you all might not know, so let me discuss that. 40 liters per capita per day, LPCD, of safe drinking water for human beings. Okay. 30 LPCD additional for cattle in the desert development program area. One hand pump or stand post for every 250 persons. The water source should exist within the habitation or within 1.6 kilometers in the plains and within 100 meters elevation in the hilly areas. Okay. So since this being few of the objectives of National Rural Drinking Water Program, so accordingly I can say that 40 liters is the correct option. So 40 liters, what was the scheme of 40 liters? What did it say? That 40 liters per capita per day of safe drinking water for human beings should be provided. Next, moving on to question number 198. Extensive areas of grape cultivation in France are especially called wine cellars, grape fields, grape farms, vineyards, other than those given as options. So, extensive areas for grape cultivation in France are especially called vineyards. Okay. So, the product or the produce from the vineyards is largely used to make wine, but also raisins, table grapes, and non-alcoholic grape juice are also made from it. And the science, practice, and study of vineyard production is known as viticulture. This is also very helpful. So the extensive areas of grape cultivation in France is called vineyards. Next, moving on to question number 199. Which of the following is a salt-tolerant rice variety grown in waterlogged coastal regions of Kerala? Navara, Ukali, Punni, Samba, or other than those given as options. See, Ukali rice is a unique saline tolerant variety of rice that is cultivated in an organic way in the waterlogged coastal regions spread in about 5,000 hectares area in Alappuzha. Okay. So Thrissur and Ernakulam districts of Kerala also produces this Pokali rice variety. The rice is cultivated from June to early November when the salinity level of water in the field is very low. From mid-November to mid of April, when the salinity is high, prawn farming takes over. Okay. So the correct answer to this is option number 2, which is Pokali. Next, moving on to question number 200. Which of the following is not a nitrogenous fertilizer? ACN, CaCN2, NH4NO3, urea, or none of these? The nitrogenous fertilizers refers to those fertilizers which are produced out of nitrogen, or in the chemical term, it's written as N. So chemical combinations are used here. So urea, which is CO, NH2 whole bracket 2, calcium cyanamide, which is CaCN2, ammonium nitrate, which is NH4NO3, are all nitrogenous fertilizers. Only potassium chloride, which is KCl, is an example of potassic fertilizers where potassium is used. Chemical substances containing potassium is absorbed from K+. So if you know basic chemistry where we all have learned this, okay, nitrogen symbolizes, N symbolizes nitrogen. So you can find in option 2, CaCN is there, N is there. In option number 3, again, N is there, which is NH4NO3. In urea, definitely the formula of urea I just now told you, which is CO, NH2 whole bracket 2. Again, N is present, nitrogen is present in all of the three. Only KCl Okay, KCl, which is potassium chloride. Only potassium and chloride is present here, where nitrogen is absent. So the correct answer to question number 200 is KCl, or option number 1, potassium chloride. Okay. So as per this, we have been discussing all the questions up till 200 for this paper. And I hope all the questions have been clear enough for you all to understand which one is relevant, which answers you can discard. Even there are questions where you are not sure of the answers. In that way, you can use the technique of elimination. Discard the options one by one so as to get the correct answers. So you can follow that technique also. All of these answers have been discussed in the previous questions, also previous videos. There are numerous videos where we have discussed the entire paper, all the questions and answers in details. So I hope you have liked the video and you have understood all the questions and answers thoroughly without any doubt. So please do follow them, and all the best for your future or for your career ahead, whichever exams you're preparing. And this one's for NABARD. All the best to the ones who are preparing for this exam. So I hope this was quite understandable. So I will conclude my video here. All the best for your future. Stay happy, stay safe. Thank you.